of just born into me for a long time. It was just something that I had always done. It just came natural as walking and talking. Always scribbled on stuff, colored on the walls. It was just born into me. And then my mother would structure what was acceptable in the home. Here's paper and pencil and crayon. So it was just more or less natural. It was just born. It was just ready. I've always noticed that I was rather sensitive, for a kid. So growing up, it just became easy, like a natural outlet to invest in this blank space, how I was feeling, or to show appreciation for, I guess you could say, what other people were going through. So I would try to illustrate that. Even with things that I was fascinated with, I would invest a lot in just seeing if I could get it vivid the way that I witnessed it. So in that sense, I guess life, moving, active, life being active in people and experience really is my biggest motivation. It's just, if I witness it, if I don't have a camera, I just kind of want to repeat the emotion that was there at the time. My ultimate goal in regards to that is to continue to be a part of the education process that goes along with history, so that young people coming up will be able to see art the way that I did and repeat but add to the process, continuing, add their own ideas. Like when I saw Picasso, I was like, well, how do you make a Picasso piece better? You try it and you add you to it. So it's really not better, it's just more like you, but influenced by what you witness. So my goal is just to continue to be a part of history in connection with being visible in the community and available for you. I have a couple pieces. One came with me from Michigan. It's called Waiting on Doc Here. It's more or less like one of the most, I guess, in regards to facial expressions, which obviously I make a lot of, but it's the most in regards to facial expressions that I think need to be expressed. Like, so it's a lady with a head wrap. I studied this culture, this culture in Ethiopia, and I wanted to just render the beauty that was within that woman who looked like she was struggling, but also was beautiful in a sense too. So I just have like a number of pieces. Some pieces I have out there today are just for fun, and you'll be able to show that it was a lot of freedom in my creation. Sometimes I'm serious with my pieces, and sometimes I'm just not. It's just about, putting something together because it was compiled on based on a series of feelings or things that I thought that should be put down for history. It's a sounding board for change. I mean, not Obama change and all this other change people talk about, I think it's a sounding board for people to open up and step outside of themselves and to create in a different way. It's nothing like, okay, we know what it's like to be ourselves. That can get a little boring. So when you're in a position where you have variety, naturally you would want to absorb what's around you and investigate it. That's a part of your history. So I think that Raw has made that very open and available in regards to diversity and the styles and the selections that they've picked for people to paint, show, music, sing. They're awesome. So my name is Cambia Smith, and I'm a raw artist.